Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News for Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. There is a new wildfire burning on the Front Range at Lookout Mountain. The Gultra fire was sparked yesterday by lightning. Since then, it has burned an estimated 200 acres just north of I-70. US 6 at Clear Creek Canyon's been closed since last night. Firefighters today, they've been battling wind and steep terrain. Meanwhile, here in Summit, we've been humid today, almost sticky humid. We topped out at 75% humidity at the crystallized weather station in Dillon. A Summit County man busted for trying to have sex with kids he met online is out of jail on $50,000 bond. Isaiah Brown of Breckenridge was caught last week in an undercover sting. He allegedly agreed to pay for underage sex. Brown is back in court this coming Monday. Coming soon to a yard near you, signs supporting a Lakeview condo project in downtown Dillon. Supporters were distributing those signs today. Detroit developer Jake Porritt has been fighting to keep his plans in the pipeline. A group of Dillon locals led by former Mayor Louis Scavira is leading the fight against that project. It goes to public vote at a special town election in October. Homes here in Summit are selling for 2 to 3 times more than state average this summer, more than even the Vail area. But townhomes and condos are another story. Condo and all multifamily prices are growing much slower than homes, duplexes, and even mobile homes. Data from Altitude Realtors shows that Summit condos split from other properties early last year. Local agent Dana Cottrell blames some of this on outside fees. Condo sellers know their buyers will also be shouldering HOA fees, and HOA fees themselves are spiking. Governor Polis is taking the stage tonight at the Democratic National Convention. Denver Post confirms Polis has been at the convention in Chicago all week, along with State Attorney General Phil Weiser and U.S. Senator Michael Bennet. This week on the State of Summit.
We are committed to making sure that people have fresh produce, fresh meat, fresh dairy.
That was Breanne Snow, Executive Director at the FIRC, where the free food market is serving more than 600 families every week, up 13% in 1 year. But it might not last.
We came into this year with a deficit.
Next year, the cost of running the food market jumps another 25%.
While the community rallied to make sure that we had that funding come through, it's just really disheartening to know that we're going to be working uphill again.
The FIRC market depends on 10 grants.
Big ones like the Colorado Health Foundation and Vail Resorts.
And while most of these direct grants are not disappearing, the FIRC could lose tens of thousands in free food when pandemic-era farmer and rancher grants end.
$60,000 would be the cost if we had to purchase that. And so with the elimination of that program, we're certainly going to feel it within our budget.
Times are about to get tougher.
We may make some pretty significant cuts when it comes to who can visit or how many times they can visit or how much food they actually walk away from.
Snow says the food market will not be cutting back on fresh product, but it hurts her to know some families will be forced to.
I think this is just a basic need. People can't function when they are hungry. They can't be great parents. They can't be great employees. They can't be great students.
Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Local fire danger, it's moderate again today in Summit. Still no fire restrictions. In sports, the Rockies play the Nationals today on the road. And in local sports, big win yesterday for the Summit High golf team in Woodland Park on a tough little course with narrow fairways and postage stamp greens. Summit's Hogan Tobias shot a 78. That was good for second place overall. The rest of the team rallied behind him, shooting 85 or better for the win. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.